Hello guys, it's your girl C and Talk. You're welcome to the channel. In here we bring you hot stories and trendings happening around town. And trust me, you do not want to miss out on any trendings happening around town, guys. So please support us by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the notification bell. Now when you click on that notification bell, you get notified at every single time I drop a hot story on this channel. And guys, you do not want to miss out on any of these stories. Thank you for doing that.
President Buhari, Nigeria has a very young population. Perhaps you might highlight what a pathway for a resilient future looks like.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I share the sentiment expressed by the Secretary General that the world is on the verge of climate catastrophe. Undeniably, climate change is a human-induced phenomenon. It is now imperative that we must step up our collective climate actions in line with the request of the Secretary General. It is in this regard that I wish to reiterate Nigeria's commitment to its obligation under the Paris Agreement, the aspirations enshrined in our national determined contribution, and ensure a resilient future that mainstream climate risks is our decision-making. I want to announce that the government of Nigeria will develop a more robust sectorial action plan and expand the scope of our sovereign green bonds in line with our intended upward review of Nigeria's NDCs towards the inclusion of the water and waste section by 2020. We will take concrete steps to harness climate innovative ideas by including youth in decision-making processes as part of our overall climate governance architecture. We will mobilize Nigerian youth towards planting 25 million trees to enhance Nigeria's carbon sink. In the energy sector, Nigeria is presently diversifying its energy sources from dependence on gas-powered system to hydro, solar, wind, biomass, and nuclear sources. Specifically, Nigeria is progressively working to realize 30% energy efficiency and renewable energy mix by 2030. This is envisaged to lead to 179 million tons of carbon dioxide reduction per annum by 2030. I should also inform the Summit that our government has introduced climate-smart agricultural practices to unlock 74 million tons of carbon dioxide per annum through relevant technologies, advocacy, and best practices. As you are aware, the Lake Chad Basin, which used to be a region of productivity, food security, and wealth for an estimated 40 million students living around the lake basin, has shrunk significantly from its original size due to climate change. We will continue to lead in efforts to have solid partnership for the ecological restoration and recharge of the Lake Chad. We are confident that this would improve the living conditions of diverse nationals living in the area, promote interstate cooperation, strengthen community resilience, as well as assist in addressing the environmental and security crises that threaten the region, its resources, and inhabitants. I'm glad the Secretary General and some of the member states presented in this hall are partnering with us in this endeavor. We shall thank them for their cooperation, and I look forward to deepening our partnership. Thank you very much.
So guys, that video is a highlight, okay, of the UN Climate Action Summit 2019 that President Buhari went for in New York. My only observation, okay, in this answer is he was asked a question, okay, and then he's answering, okay, reading out from somewhere, probably a paper or a screen or something, as in like an iPad, that's what I mean by screen. okay, an iPad or phone or something. He was reading out his answers actually. So now this got me thinking, is it that the questions were sent to him, ahead of the summit? And of course I know that I don't think the UN would do like that, like pre-informing them of the questions, okay, that would come. Now if the questions wasn't sent to him ahead of time, why read from a source? I was thinking the answers should come from his head, but please correct me if I'm wrong. That is just what I'm thinking. So on that basis, okay, being that he read out his answers to a question that was asked, to him. Now, let me read out the question that was asked before he started reading out his answers, in case if you did not get that part of the video. The question goes this way: Nigeria has a young population. Perhaps you may highlight what the pathway to a resilient future looks like. Okay, so that's the question. And then he started reading out and telling us about climate, blah, 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 blah. I don't have a problem with his answers, okay? Although lots of people are reading on the internet saying he answered out of point, that he did not answer the question nicely and all of that. But I'd like to know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'd like to meet you guys in the comment section below. Do you think he answered out of point? And what do you think about him reading out his answers, okay, instead of answering from his head? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll be there to have a conversation with you guys. So meanwhile, if you're yet to subscribe, do not forget to subscribe, like and share this video guys, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.